Hello and welcome again to my presentation. This is the fourth presentation. Hopefully it will not going to take too long, around 5 minutes or so. Instead of talking about all the work I've done for a bunch of clients into my career, I decided to show you a few articles describing two situations when I have improved performance configured in such a way, the application to improve performance and to measure it for Azure Durable Function and for stored procedure in SQL Server. So if you go into my technical articles, you will be able to see the articles I have already opened, a SQL Server trace template somewhere at the bottom and a little bit up. Cloud performance and scalability, Azure Service Bus and durable function part 1, 2, and 3. So let's take a look quickly and discuss the durable function. I have provided as well some of the code I'm using. I have created to test the performance of the service bus and the durable function. So I have a client application which is sending a number of requests into the service bus. You can see in here. The architecture of the durable function is a little bit more special. I have explained here how the worker services are actually shared, but the activities for the function are common to all of the worker services. So you can see in here the function are actually each of them distributed per worker service, but the activity are across all of those services. So there are some details about how the performance for the function works into the consumption plan, some limitation and so on. So in order to perform the test in the setup, I wanted to have a combination of 10,000 function and activities, let's put it this way. So I can have 10 function calls, each of them performing 1,000 activities, or the opposite, 1,000 function call, each of them performing 10 activities. I can investigate very nicely using this tool, Azure Durable Function Monitor, and with this tool you are actually able to see a lot of information, all the activities and processes you are running. You can restart them. It is a very good tool. You can even see the logging you are adding in here. So it's a very good tool to do the debugging. So let's go back. Oops. Okay, we'll continue. So at the same time to show or to perform those tests, I was using Postman as well, creating some scripts, and I'm able actually to run even 1,000 calls into the service bus and into my function, right? So this is the first part of this article describing the setup. I have described as well how you can change configuration into the host JSON file for the Azure function to improve the performance for running those functions. Into the last article, I will describe even a little bit more in detail. So moving to the second article, I have actually describing here all the measurement I have done, both for the consumption plan, for the app service plan, and so on. And there are configuration you can do at the same time to improve the performance for the durable function, right? So in two places. One is you can scale out the app service plan using either a manual scale or a custom scale, and you can read in here that you can increase the instances of virtual machine from 1 to 30. At the same time, you are able to configure at the Azure function, durable function queue and worker items level. You are able to specify when you want the number of instances to increase. Again, same mistake. So by doing those, you're going to be able to see while you're testing and increasing the number of calls you are making, how the number of instances is actually growing. And basically into the consumption plan, I was able to run different configuration around probably between 16 minutes up to 65 minutes. You're going to see somewhere in here. But if you move this in and have into the if you are actually using the custom scanning set with the premium plan, all the test I have done with everything I have set up in here run within 1 minute or less. So for running 10 functions, 10,000 activities, and each activity sleeping for 10 seconds, right? So this is a very nice result. I was very interested to see how the instances are actually increasing and what are all the configuration you need to do. So the last article is actually describing a little bit more details about how you need to configure all those parameters at the host level. 5 minutes 26, I wanted as well to talk about SQL Server trace template. It's a whole interesting article in here. If you want, you can read about it. The idea is if you run the proper trace you are creating as described in this article, you'll be able to see at the line number inside of stored procedure which part of the stored procedure is taking longer, and you can even see the query which is running over there. So 5 minutes 58, so probably all my article will be around 6 minutes. I have to change the disclaimer. So thank you very much for your time. I hope it was interesting to watch. Thank you. Have a good day.